Hello, I'm Dr. Martin Baxmann. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most stressful situations any of us face in our practices. That moment, the waiting room is completely overflowing. Now, your gut instinct, I know, is to run faster and open up more chairs, but I'm here to tell you that the real solution is to actually slow down and close a room. It's a counterintuitive strategy for sure, but let's dive into why it works. This probably sounds completely backwards, doesn't it? But trust me, this one idea is the key to turning that chaos into a calm, focused, and efficient environment. It just requires us to fundamentally shift how we think about workflow, especially when we're under pressure. We've all been there. My team has a name for it. We call it the bus arriving. It's that moment when, despite all our careful planning, the schedule just breaks. Your practice hits a major traffic jam, the system grinds to a halt, and you can just feel the pressure starting to build. And it's always the same classic scenario, isn't it? A couple of patients show up late, a few others get there early, and boom, your waiting room is overflowing. You can see the tension rising. The patients get anxious, your front desk team is on edge, and that stress inevitably spills over to the clinical team. It's really a cascading failure that all starts from a simple scheduling hiccup. In that moment of panic, what do? Our instinct is always the same. Open another room, get more patients in chairs, work faster. But that reaction, while it feels natural, is fundamentally flawed. It actually makes the problem worse, not better. Now, to understand why, we need to borrow a concept from industrial management called work-in-progress limits, or WIP limits. The core idea is simple. It asks, how many tasks can you have active at one time before they start interfering with each other and slowing the whole system down? In our world, in the clinic, each treatment chair is a unit of work in progress. And here's where you can see the disconnect. Our instinct is to increase the work in progress, seat more patients, because we think we'll increase our output. But the actual outcome? It's chaos. The doctor ends up jumping between rooms, assistants are running farther between stations, and stress levels just skyrocket. So everyone is moving faster, but your actual throughput, the number of patients who are finished and leaving, it goes down. So, if that's the wrong move, what's the right one? Well, to find the answer, we actually need to step outside the clinic for a minute and look at this powerful real-world case study. It perfectly illustrates the principle we need. I call it the escalator principle. So picture this, rush hour in the London Underground. For years, the rule was walk on the left, stand on the right. Everyone just assumed this was faster. But think about it, walking creates gaps. You get this accordion effect of people speeding up and then slowing down. So a study tested a new rule, everyone just stands on both sides. This created a slower but much denser and steadier flow of people. And the results were pretty shocking. They saw a 27% increase in throughput. Just by having everyone stand still, the system moved significantly more people per minute. The total throughput went up dramatically simply by removing that fast, erratic variable. The crucial lesson here, the real takeaway, is that a slow, steady, dense flow is significantly faster overall than a fast, erratic one. This is the paradigm shift we need. Running faster doesn't equal higher output, and this is the exact principle we have to apply when our own waiting rooms get jammed. Okay, so let's bring this principle directly into the clinic with what I call the pit cruise solution. Now, this is going to require some decisive, counterintuitive action from you as a leader, precisely when the pressure feels the highest. Here's the action plan. Step 1, you have to resist that urge to open more rooms. Step 2, you do the exact opposite. You reduce your active rooms down to just one. Step 3, you bundle your entire clinical workforce, the doctor and 2 assistants, into that single room. And step 4, you assign them hyper-specific roles, just like a high-performance pit crew. You see, this is all about radical focus. The doctor does only the medical tasks, clinical decisions, talking to parents, that's it. Assistant 1 is purely hands-on with a current patient, and Assistant 2 manages all the logistics, charting in real time, getting the next patient logged in, prepping the next tray. This completely eliminates wasted movement and focuses the entire team's energy on a single point of action. So what happens when you actually implement this? You'll find that by doing less, by focusing your resources instead of spreading them thin, you achieve significantly more. And the results, they don't just impact your efficiency, they impact your entire team's well-being. The results are immediate and they're profound. Your chair turnover time drops to almost zero. The waiting room actually clears out faster than it would with multiple rooms running in chaos. Stress plummets because the team feels calm, focused, and in control. And maybe most critically, the patient's perception changes completely. They no longer see a stressed-out doctor running between rooms. They see a dedicated team of professionals focused entirely on their care. So the next time the bus arrives at your practice, I want you to remember that escalator. The solution isn't to run faster, it's to increase your density and your focus. And you know, this isn't just a tactic, it's a leadership decision. The question you have to ask yourself is my practice brave enough to stop, bundle our energy, and truly flow through the jam?